Folks, we're back. Today, we're taking a look at wildest dirt bike and motorbike police chases caught on dash cam. You've got to see this video has been popping up on my homepage for like 2 weeks straight, and it was time that I finally clicked on it. We're going to watch it together. Yesterday, we watched some crazy point of view dash cam GoPro moments from motorcycle riders in the streets everywhere from the UK to the USA, and it was pretty eye-opening. I'm not going to lie. How much of this goes on a regular basis, like every day it seems like. And today, this one's strictly motorbikes and dirt bikes. Police chases caught on dash cam. You got to see. The channel is Mind Rush. Let's take a look.
Running from the cops is never a good...
All right, let's go.
Running from the cops is never a good idea.
Nope.
But on April 1st, 2024, this biker in Independence County, Arkansas, thought he could outrun Arkansas state troopers on his motorcycle.
That's where my dad's from. A lot of people don't know this.
Ethan Sanders received the call as the suspect was traveling at 90 miles per hour through traffic.
Moving.
Knowing the chase was headed into Cleburne County, Sanders moved into position.
Anyone who's ever been to Arkansas, everything looks just like this. It's all wide open, empty roads. You probably, like if you're riding like a dirt bike out here or a motorcycle, it probably does feel like you can get away from the police easily. My dad's from Little Rock, Arkansas. My mom's from Louisiana, so I am, if you don't notice, I kind of have like a southern sometimes accent. I fought my entire life to not have this accent, but since I've been hanging out with my dad more, it's starting to come back. I'm starting to talk like I'm southern again. I've been noticing this over the last few years. Anywho, he was out in Arkansas. He said this is Arkansas, right? Yeah, this is Arkansas. This has got to be Arkansas. This looks like pretty much everywhere in Arkansas. One thing about the state troopers and the police in Arkansas, they're super aggressive when they get in chases. Look at that, he cut in front of him on a motorcycle. He's trying to cut him off. Yeah, they're real aggressive. They'll pretty much stop at nothing to get you to stop.
Slowing to 15 miles per hour, Sanders blocked the biker from slipping past. That's when the suspect made a desperate move, taking the chase off-road.
Yo.
But it didn't last.
He's trying to run him off the bike. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Seems a little overly aggressive, honestly. Okay, here's a rear view. He's trying to get away. Like, I wonder why he's trying so desperately to get away instead of stopping.
43's trying to block it.
He doesn't seem like the most confident rider either. He's probably scared as hell. Going off-road. See, the cops don't care, man. They'll go straight off-road and try and catch you. He's not on a dirt bike either. He's on like got like a sport bike looking thing. It just randomly starts to rain out of nowhere, or no, they probably just rode through some
He got
mud.
back onto the pavement, and the chase was back on.
He ain't getting away from him on pavement. And that bike does not seem that fast. He's like pinning it, going a solid 90. Can anyone tell? I know there's some motorbike experts. Can anyone just look at the bike he's riding and see what it is? Doesn't seem fast, that's for sure. It's not that fast.
From another cruiser's dash cam, you can see him sprinting toward the woods as Trooper Brandon Truen arrived on the scene. Police
he
quickly
crashed.
tracked him down and dragged him back
Or
to the
he just
road.
hopped off his bike.
Why did he run? No clue. But like most runners, he
And he got
probably
caught.
had something to hide.
Damn. That ain't gonna work in Arkansas, man. There's nowhere to hide. It's just all
Driving
you get
in
off
Boston
and run, go
is
where?
already a nightmare, but the huge swarms of dirt bikes, mopeds, and
The bike life
ATVs
crew
make it
showed
even
up.
worse. On February 25th,
Yeah.
2018, Massachusetts State Police tried stopping dozens of
Hey, you ain't
off-road
stopping that.
riders clogging
Yeah, you
the
ain't stopping
93
it.
South.
You
If
ain't
you were
stopping the
stuck
bike
in traffic
lifers.
that day, this might be why.
Yeah, man. You ain't. What are you gonna do against like a crowd this big? You ain't stopping none of them. He's doing wheelies on a moped, man. You ain't stopping these cats. Just get out the way. Oh, he almost went down on the ATV. Oh, they're pinned, huh? Are they cornered? Oh, they're all panicking. It's all bad. He's trying to get over the barrier. Is that gonna work? Oh, he's got a scooter. He might actually do it. Yeah, he's going. Oh, they are so pinned. I mean, their best bet would be to try and squeeze around one of the cops, no? Because, like, from here, you're screwed. They're just getting out and running on foot. They're probably trying to hop in people's cars like, yo, give me a ride. Yo, dude, this guy on the moped is doing it. Oh, he's doing it. See, that is why you want to have a light bike in situations like this. I mean, I don't know if you could ever predict that's going to happen.
Seven
but,
men in their 20s and 30s were arrested, while the rest ditched their bikes and ran or
they got them laying down on the pavement.
Escape. One 28-year-old biker from Randolph was shot in the foot during his arrest.
Ooh,
the officer involved,
that's a lawsuit.
Trooper Matthew Sheehan, was later charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. His case is still pending as a 2024. Those arrested face disorderly conduct and traffic violation charges. In Massachusetts, riding dirt bikes, ATVs, or other off-road vehicles on public roads is strictly illegal.
It's a no-go. Yeah, they don't mess with it out there.
Boston cops and residents say this problem still happens, especially in the
Philly.
summer. E-scooters are great for zipping around the city, but not for high-speed police chases on the highway.
I can't get down with e-scooters, man. They're too dangerous.
Canberra, Australia.
He's on the freeway.
Two motorcycle
Look at him
cops
tucked.
couldn't believe their eyes when they spotted a man on an e-scooter doing 60 miles per hour on the highway shoulder.
What is this dude doing? He's straight tucked. He's got a cop on him. Doesn't care. No helmet.
They pulled up and ordered him to stop. Instead of pulling over, he took off.
Stolen or is he doing deliveries?
Make things so dangerous that police would have to let him go. He swerved onto walking paths.
What do you even do about this guy, man? He's a menace. He knows how to ride, dude. No, he knows how. He knows how to ride. He's on a bike path. Nah, just let him do his thing. If he's brave enough to be on the freeway and he knows how to ride. Was that Australia? It sounded like an Australian accent. Pull over. Bro, this guy, he's sick with it. Nah, look at him go. No, he does. Bro, let him live. Nah, this is what special occasion. Let this guy live. Let him go. Just let him go. If he's this wicked on an e-scooter, he deserves to ride freely. Let him on the highway. Let him do what he wants, man. He's getting around pretty smoothly. I don't know what else to say about this one. This is crazy. People stop like, is this? They probably can't believe their eyes. No one would believe this if this cop didn't have a GoPro or whatever this is recording. I would never believe this. Look at him go. He's tucked still. He's like, I am not stopping. It's like, I am not stopping. Why are y'all still trying to catch me? There's no point. I almost expect this motorcycle cop to do that. What's that old school game where you'd ride motorcycles? You could kick someone off the bike. You could like whip them with a chain. What was that game called? It was on motorcycles. I want to say it was like Road Rash or something. I don't remember the name of it, but I thought he was about to pull one of them moves. You could have like a bat and he just swing with the bat. Oh, look, bro, dude, this guy's got skills. No, he's...
Meet 38-year-old James Cole. When
they
police
can't get him,
finally
bro.
caught him, he begged for mercy, claiming he was late
Round
for
of applause
work.
for that
He
guy,
even
bro.
played the Christmas card, hoping for some
no, they
holiday
really
sympathy.
actually did get him, though.
Then, the truth came out. He was high on drugs. A judge wasn't buying his excuses. Cole was sentenced to 4 months in jail, telling him he was too old to act this stupid. He served 1 month and got out on good behavior. As for whether he ever made it to work, that remains a mystery.
He shouldn't even have done
time. The Cobra Unit is an elite crime-fighting team in Clayton County, Georgia. It was disbanded in 2021, but reinstated in 2023 after a spike in violent crime. On July 13th, 2024, a Cobra Unit deputy was patrolling College Park when he spotted a dirt biker breaking the law by standing on his seat instead of riding safely. Instead of stopping, he flipped off the deputy and hit the throttle, launching a high-speed chase through Clayton County.
Oh, okay. He was standing on the seat and flipped off the cop.
Hold on. Turning on South Hand.
Oh, yeah. It's over for you, buddy. Let's see how it goes down. Does he get away? It seems like a nightmare to get into a chase out in one of these kind of middle-of-nowhere-ish places, because, like, where do you go? There's not that many places to go. There's like a handful of roads. Everything's so flat and wide open, you can't really hide.
Towards Fulton.
And the car is gonna just go for longer. They're faster. They can call up more backup, and if they get a helicopter, you're done. It's wild how in the Midwest and the South, cops are so aggressive with chases. Like they will not let you get away, and they also try to ram you off the road. Seems like. Oh, they're going though. They're there. They want this guy. He's just having fun with him. Now, here's the thing. He can't go off-road. He can hop on the sidewalk, go through parking lots, and try stuff to get away, but ultimately, these cops want him. They're going to get him. But see, like right now, see, like he can pop to the right, go through the grass. Is that exactly what he did? Yeah. That's exactly what he did. Yeah, so did the cop, though, dude. See what I mean? Like, look, they're going against traffic. All this from a middle finger. Don't mess with cops in the Midwest and the South, huh? That's seems like a pretty good idea. to not mess with them at all. Oh man. Sidewalk. These drivers are like, what is going on? It's kind of a lengthy chase. Now he's going through some apartments. Yup, he's going. Biker probably thinks he can get away. He's like, I got him going for this long, I can probably get away. But this one cop is very persistent, the one that he originally flipped off. He ain't letting it slide. You can tell he just wants to ram him right here. He just wants to bump into him and get him off the bike. But, you know, that he probably died. So, oh, he cut him off. That's something you don't see in LA chases at all. You don't see the cops getting in front of riders to cut them off. They'll just kind of pursue them. That seems like it could end pretty bad. You know, a cop getting in front of a dirt bike rider and stopping like that. Oh, he's giving up. Oh, he's giving up. Oh, yeah, it's over. All right, yeah.
When police finally caught
up, go easy on you, man.
They found out why he probably ran. While we never learned his name or charges, the police report confirms he wasn't riding a stolen bike, but it wasn't registered or insured. He had a Glock 43 handgun, but it wasn't reported stolen. One thing's certain, he made things a lot worse for himself just to prove a point.
This is one of those things, what do you guys think? If he stopped, do you think they would have let him go easy? I mean, even if he had a handgun, maybe, you know, in a lot of these places you can have one, you know, maybe if, I don't know what the concealed carry laws are for each state. I don't even catch the state they're in, but you know, if he has it and is registered, you know, they might be like, all right, man, your bike's not registered. Here's a ticket. They may not just impound it. You know, that's, I think, what a lot of people are worried about. They're just going to impound the bike. Having a firearm, that does, you know, it makes things a little bit different. But, you know, I've been in situations where I've been in a vehicle with people who have firearms. And if you get pulled over, just disclose that right off the bat, straight off the gate, just announce it, right? It's usually a lot more calm after that if there's nothing else wrong, right? All right, let's keep going.
February 27th, 2023, Arkansas.
You know we're in for a chase, and they don't play around Arkansas, man. That's what seems
trailing
like.
A suspicious motorcycle.
Yeah.
Something tipped him off that this rider was up to no good. He followed the bike off the highway and politely asked the rider to pull over. That's when the suspect made his real mistake.
Stopping? Is that his mistake was stopping in the first place?
Over there. Yeah.
He's about to dip. Left or right?
Be a red motorcycle.
To the left. Is he gonna hop on the highway? Yup. He ain't stopping. Yeah, he ain't stopping. Oh, he's dipping.
Now, he was definitely in trouble, but could Trooper Hinton even catch him? At 130 miles per hour, the motorcycle had a clear advantage.
He got off? That doesn't seem like a smart move. When you got all that straightaway, your best shot is just keep going straight, huh? Oh, he tried to do a little juke move. Nope, not in Arkansas. Arkansas State Troopers. Remind me to never ride in Arkansas. I haven't been to Arkansas in a minute. There's really nothing to do out there, so. Oh, is that another cop trying to? Is that an undercover? What was that? Was that a citizen trying to make a citizen arrest? Hold on, what was that? He was trying to cut him off, it looks like. Or was he just trying to... No, he was like trying to block him. It seemed like he was just trying to get over, but it looked like he was trying to block him and stop him from going. Right? Because that's just an emergency lane. He was trying to be like an upstanding citizen. Probably not something the cops even want. You know, just get out of the way. Oh, did he just pop up? What was that? He's excited to see us. No, he can just start dipping if he really wanted to, right? Just hit that lane and just pin it. Seems like he's on a pretty quick bike. I don't know. Yeah, like right here, the cop's maxed out. It's just, if he could just, if he's got a full tank of gas, how many miles does a motorcycle go on a full tank of gas? I never even thought about that. I know they have like small gas tanks, right? It's like 5 gallons or something, isn't it? Maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's like 8.
Just when it looked like the biker was gone, Hinton spotted him pulling off the highway. He took the exit. The open road put the speed advantage back in the biker's hands. He might have escaped if backup hadn't arrived in time.
Damn, he might have escaped. He was moving. Looked like he shook that first cop, honestly. He was gone. Yeah, he was out of there. My left ear, all the audio's right here. He ain't getting away in these back streets, though. You can't really like pin it like that. And there's nowhere to go. It's just one road. That's what I was saying about Arkansas. A lot of it is just land, you know, just flat land. Looks like there's a lot of trees here, though. But if you don't know where you're going, you'll probably get, you know, lost and then cornered before you even know what's going on. Go on someone's private property in Arkansas, you will probably get shot. They'll probably just start shooting first, ask questions later. Yeah, they don't play about property out in Arkansas. That's one thing I learned. It's a nice neighborhood though. It's beautiful, forest, tall trees. It'd be a bad place to live except for the summer. Hit a little jump.
What direction are y'all headed?
So this is not the same cop that was chasing him originally. I think this is a different one, right?
Southbound.
And I'm gonna be honest, the rider looks kind of lost. I mean, you never know. He might know this area like the back of his hand too. But he kind of looks like I don't know where to go next. He's kind of slowing down. Like if he had a plan, I feel like he'd be like, you know, he'd be smashing. But he's kind of, you know, he's kind of being hesitant. Look, cops on him now. He may be looking for the highway again to get back on, maybe go the other way or something. The cop's just sighing like, come on, man. How long are you going to drag this on for? We're going to get you. You might as well just pull over. If they get a helicopter out here, it's, you know, there's nowhere for him to hide. There's no buildings or nothing to get in the way. It's all flat. They're going to find him one way or another. And he's on a sport bike, so he didn't have the advantage of being able to go off-road. With ease, that is. Oh!
He just struck my
It
vehicle.
bumped him. Oh, he went down. He had a ditch. Off-road was the end of him.
The suspect ditched the bike and ran on foot. Trooper Little was right on his heels. The chase led through someone's backyard where things got chaotic. We don't see what happens next, but a nearby woman's reaction says it all.
Little. We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Oh, man. That dude's just driving a bulldozer down the street.
Thank y'all. God bless you.
That scared the crap out of me. Trooper Little thanks her. It sounds like she might have helped stop the runner. One bad decision turned this biker's day from risky to reckless.
Damn, should have been on a dual
June
sport.
17th, 2023.
Maybe could have pulled off the little off-road.
Little Rock, Arkansas. Arkansas
Little
State
Rock,
Trooper
shout out Little
Travorce
Rock.
Tatum was patrolling Geyer Springs
my dad's
Road
hometown.
when a dirt bike rider popped a wheelie right in front of him.
See, they ain't got nothing to do in Arkansas, man. A cop's gonna pull you over. They ain't got nothing to do. Like you doing literally anything out of the ordinary, you're getting pulled over. I mean, he was stunting too. He was getting it. See, he should have been in downtown LA. He was in
Trooper
downtown LA.
Tatum
It wouldn't have
flipped
cared
around,
at all.
hit the lights and sirens. But this biker wasn't stopping. Instead, he took off, leading officers on a high-speed chase through the city.
The dirt bike ones are the best, bro, because they have so much maneuverability. If they actually use it. Oh, he spun around quick though. He's ready to go.
Tatum struggled to keep up as the rider weaved between buildings, but Trooper Will Cash was nearby and spotted him fleeing through a parking lot.
Yeah, it's not gonna be hard to catch up if you have multiple people on one guy on a dirt bike who's dipping. He tried to juke him out. He said, yeah, I'm gonna go left. Nope, go straight. Oh yeah, I'll go left. Nah, man, you ain't getting rid of these troopers, bro. Especially not on the freeway on a dirt bike. You can max out. They're still gonna be right behind you. At this point right here, he's like, ah, man, I am screwed. Yeah, you're not getting any leeway on these highways out here. There's no traffic. Cops are fast. Dirt bike's not as fast. He's gonna try and cut across to the left, maybe? He was thinking about it. He was thinking about cutting across traffic. That's real risky. Some other cars are coming fast. Ultimately, the troopers just don't want to see him die, right? They just want the chase to end so he doesn't die or cause an accident, make someone else, crash as a result of his riding. So that's their goal. But they got to do it as safely as possible. And sometimes they just want him to stop so they get aggressive, it seems like. They'll get up in there. He's looking back, bro. He's got a strange energy, huh? He's just kind of like, he's halfway chilling. He's just looking back like, how many guys, like, what do you want, man? Come on, let me just
Stop.
Oh, that was real sketchy. That was a nice move, but that was real risky. If he clipped that curb, it would have completely thrown him off. He missed the curb by an inch or two. Skills.
Getting back on the service road.
He's going to keep doing this left and right move. Next, he's going to cut through this grass. He's going to try and find a way through the grass on the right. Yep. It's not that many options. That's why I'm able to call this so easily. There's not that many things you can do when you're on a dirt bike and you're running. Now he's like, oh, what next? Look at that guy on the bike. Oh. Wait, no, this guy's got him wicked.
Officers chased him through an open field, but then he vanished. The dirt bike slipped through a fence opening and disappeared like a ghost. No ID, no arrest, just a wild stunt and a clean getaway.
No way, it's the first guy to get away. In Arkansas, in the wide open on a dirt bike. He's lucky they didn't have a helicopter because it would have been over, but that's the first guy to get away so far.
2015.
Yeah.
Guildford, British Columbia. Surrey police found themselves chasing a reckless suspect on a stolen motorcycle.
He's like on a Harley or something, huh?
Weaving through traffic and losing ground patrol at every turn. But there was one thing he couldn't outrun.
That chopper.
The RCMP helicopter overhead.
Mm-hmm.
With the chopper guiding them, officers closed in as the suspect sped through Guildford's shopping district. Then he pulled into the Guildford shopping mall parking garage and hatched a crazy escape plan. Straight through Walmart.
Oh, did he ride through Walmart? If people are like, what the fuck? Yo! Yeah.
CCTV cameras captured him flying down escalators, dodging shoppers,
crazy.
And somehow avoiding a massive wipeout. By the time he shot out the other side, not a single cop was on his tail.
Still
the
the chopper,
helicopter
though.
stayed locked on as he ripped through pedestrian walkways,
man.
over bridges, and back onto city streets.
Oh, this guy would have got away 100%.
He was gone. Reports suggest he's still on the run.
What?
The RCMP never meant to release this footage. It leaked from the police station and ended up on YouTube. To add insult to injury,
how do you
the
get away
bike's
from a
owner
chopper?
woke up to $13,000 in tickets and fines in his mailbox.
Oh, so it was stolen. Okay.
The motorcycle was impounded. But as for the rider, there is still no word on whether police ever caught him.
Dang, bro, he got away
Hayabusa
too.
Is built for speed, topping out at nearly 200 miles per hour. That's way faster than anyone ever needs to go, unless you're running from the cops.
True.
November 6th, 2021, Lowndes County, Georgia. Police were chasing Uriah Hall, a known drug dealer they considered armed and dangerous.
Oh.
He was initially pulled over for going 20 miles per hour over the limit, but instead of stopping, he ran.
Bro, it's like out of a movie. Drug dealer on a Hayabusa. this guy's gonna get away, right? If there's anyone who if I want to call it at the beginning, it's this dude is probably gonna get away. If he actually maxes out, he's out of there. No chopper. Chopper would have to catch up first. By the time the chopper catches up, he's already even further up ahead. Oh, they're gonna go crazy trying to get him though. He already let off the gas. They're gonna get in front of him, slam on the brakes. Bro's just in blazers and jeans. So he's clearly not maxing it out, right? Because how fast are they going right here? Probably like 100. He probably doesn't want to just full on pin it for whatever reason, but looks like he's kind of hesitant. I feel like if you're in a chase, you cannot look back like how he just did. You can't look back at all. You either are fully committed to just whatever the plan is in front of you, where you're going next. If you're going to take an exit, there's no looking back. Because look, imagine if you look back right when that cop had done that. You just slam it in front of it, then you're probably going to die, let alone get stopped in a chase. You know, you gotta laser focus. Same thing as a foot race. You know, you look back to see who's coming up on you in a foot race. That gives them that slight edge they might need, that 1 millisecond gap. You know, close that little gap and they're up on your butt.
Motorcycle chases are high risk. Cops can't pit a bike at over 100 miles per hour, so instead they use a rolling roadblock to box the rider in. Hall dodged the first few attempts, but eventually police
they do like a diamond,
down.
like one here, and one here. Just get him to slow down. Yeah, that probably takes a lot of practice. Oh, they got him. Ooh, that siren.
When bikers go down,
crazy.
They go down hard. Inside his bag, over a pound of illegal drugs, a loaded gun, and $1,600 in cash. With multiple felony convictions for burglary and drug dealing, it was clear why he ran. The judge wasted no time.
Yeah, he's toast.
Paul was sentenced to 20 years in prison without parole.
And the chase.
Thanks for riding the
Oh, bro, that was a banger video, bro. Linked in the bio.
If you're
We're definitely watching more of them.
pounding action and edge
that
of
was
your
fire.
seat